playing fast tempos is like one of the most difficult things we can do as jazz guitar players. I don't know what it is, but our techniques always like fucking, oh shit, I shouldn't swear. That was like one of the most difficult things that I ever encountered, and I still think it's really difficult. But one thing that I really like to do is to find stuff that makes it easier for your hands to work at a fast rate. So I'm gonna talk about licks. I'm gonna talk about how you can use the half whole scale to be like faster. And I'm gonna give you some ways you can think about scales. So does that sound good? Let's get into it. So you need a couple of licks. One thing you can do to get your chops together is to learn licks that work fast. There are certain licks that are easier. So if you have a 2-5-1 in B flat, you can do like, so I usually like to do that, so I'm just gonna teach it to you. So that's basically it. And I feel like it's really crucial to have licks that just work, you know what I'm saying? So you're not like just, oh my god, what do I do? And the nice thing is you can do like, you can just keep going. But it's the same thing. Like, okay, so I'm not a guru at playing fast, okay? But people have asked me, can you show how you play fast? So you got that lick, and now you can do something like, that's a really nice thing to have. So it just works over B flat. Imagine you're doing a rhythm changes. That's And then another thing I really like to do is to use the half whole scale. If you have a 2-5-1 in E flat, you can start on the B flat like, right? Then you land it on the E flat, right? So it's a really nice thing to have. The half whole scale is really nice to get those fast licks down, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so easy to play like, and it's symmetrical, right? So you start on, learn it like this, okay? So you imagine you have like a F minor, you can be like, right? That's a 2-5-1 in E flat. That's a half whole scale, like that's the cheat code, okay? The cheat code is the half whole scale. That was E flat. That's in B flat. Okay, so learn the half whole scale. This is about playing fast, so you want to be like, imagine you have, you can do, so the importance of knowing your chord tones. The importance for you to learn your chord tones is like really, really important, because now you don't have time to not know your chord tones. Because then you can do stuff like, can land, because that's the chord tone, right? If you think about E flat, 2-5-1 and E flat. Basically learn that lick. Really, if you want to know the thing, you have to really know your chord tones, okay? You have to, like, there's no shortcut. You need to know your chord tones. You need to know that this is the 3rd, this is the 7th, this is the 5th, and you have to know that that's a phrase that sounds good. And the 3rd is here. 6th, sharp 11th, 9th. You have to know those stuff. Before you even start playing fast, you have to know those stuff. But then there are licks you can do, like I talked about. You can transcribe those. You can also learn the licks from my, like literally learn the licks from my PDF that's in the description, and then you try to get them up to speed. And that's basically my, like, you use the Drum Genius app or the metronome and try to push it every day like 2 BPM and try to do that. Like that's a really good thing to do. But then you really have to know your chord tones. Like you really have to know your chord tones, and you really have to know, you have to have licks that work. You have to find the licks that work in a fast tempo, okay? You have to sit like this. And then you have to like do that for a while, you know? I will probably do a video about this in the future, which is a little better. But like, I really, really hope that you kind of like get anything out of it. It's like, it's chord tones. It's find the licks that work at a fast tempo. Like find licks that work for your hand, okay? And then use half whole scale is perfect for fast tempos. And that's basically it. Hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.